That was probably the biggest and the hardest thing for me to deal with post-fight. It wasn't even the loss. It wasn't even the corner throwing the towel in. It was just that I'd felt like I'd lost my identity of being untouchable. My name's Cheyanne Trevisan. I train out of the Iron Fist gym in Brisbane and I'm from Logan. So I had 2 years off between Jordan Bell and Allegra Vickers. In that time I moved to Iron Fist from the Fight Centre, and Dan had said that I needed to get to 64 kilos to fight again, and I was like 78. I think I lost my passion a little bit and I lost my love for it, so I trained because I felt like it was a part of my identity and I had to, but it was evident in my eating and in my habits that I didn't really care to fight again. If I did, I wouldn't have instilled those habits. So I spent the first 2 years, I guess, there just working on my weight loss, working on developing my style a bit with the goal to fight again, but I had to get down to fight again. It was a big journey. Yeah, it was a lot of effort and I'm really proud of it.
Stop that. I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man's so tough, but man's keep walking.
I think making me work to get the fight was a really good way to do it, because it was healthy. It wasn't like, here's your fight at 62, you've got 15 kilos to lose, go do it in 6 weeks. So I think taking that time to improve my habits, improve my lifestyle, showed me that it was important to me. Otherwise I would have just continued the way I was going.
I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man's so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the
Allegra was obviously put forward to us for the female Muay Thai league when it got presented to us, so we watched her fight with Corbin. So we had some idea of what she was like, and yeah, Dan and I chatted about it and we just thought, oh, we may as well take it. If there's not really many options around, I've done all this hard work to lose the weight, we'll just take it, and we did.
Playing out of the blue corner, Cheyanne Trevisan.
Round 1 and 2 I felt were okay. I felt like I could use my right hand, use my elbows. I was kicking, just trying to keep her away. I don't really remember walking away from them thinking, oh yeah, they were my rounds, but I didn't leave round 1 and 2 thinking, oh, I was in trouble.
Low kick, caught and answered the right hand. Kick the two go. They go 10 seconds. Big elbow over the top.
Caught Allegra a little bit, but
yeah, Allegra answers right back. And just smothering with those knees.
Round 3, I felt like I was in trouble. I think that was probably the moment where I went, oh, this is real, when she started grabbing and just kneeing me in the head. And I think I didn't panic as such. I don't remember ever feeling panicked, but I just remember thinking, how do I get out of this and what do I do? And my body just kind of didn't. It just took all the knees and didn't do what I wanted it to do. I remember trying to break the space and push away, but she was just so strong. And I distinctly remember at one point her coming over the top of me and kind of just curling all of her weight down on my shoulders and on my neck. And I just remember thinking, fuck, what do I do? Like, how do I get out of this?
Trying to lock it up, but maybe it's nice and strong.
Yeah, just breaks that posture down. Oh, Shannon's in big trouble here. Still swinging back though.
I've only been dropped once, and then when I got dropped with that, I think it was a knee to the body, knee to the head, and it dropped me. I don't remember the shot. I never felt pain during the fight, which was interesting. But I remember opening my eyes and having one hand and one knee on the ground and thinking, oh no, like this is... I looked at the timer and thought, how long have I got left of this round? Because I need a miracle. And then getting back to the corner after the 4th, Dan had said to me, are you okay? I said, yep, I'm fine, I feel fine. I could tell there was something wrong with my face because the corner was looking at it. And you obviously can't touch it because you've got gloves on. And I said, is my nose broken? No. Am I cut? No. What's happening with my face? I just wanted to know what was happening because I could see them, like, I could see Dan saying, Corey, get the ice, get the ice. And then, sorry, that was probably the 3rd, I reckon. And then the 4th, as soon as the bell went, she just grabbed me straight away. And I don't think I got probably a single shot off in the 4th round. And then, I remember coming back for the fourth, Dan saying, do you want to go another round? And I said, yes. I feel okay. I'm not hurting. Nothing's hurting. I'm not in pain. I'm happy to keep going. And Dan had just said to me, look, I think it's best that we just throw the towel in. You're not going to get anything out of this unless you knock her out. And it's why. It's my job to keep you safe. And, and yeah.
What was wrong with your face?
I had just had eggs everywhere. Just big eggs from all the knees, yeah. And I could see them, like when you looked up, I could see that my eye was starting to swell shut because I could see my eyelids. But yeah.
Big knee up the centre again. 3 unanswered knees, 4, 5.
And then
One back again. This is looking to be all but over.
Yeah, like I touched on before, I never felt pain. I didn't panic. And like you said, I felt like I was just in a position where I thought, I don't know how to get out of this. I don't have the skill or the strength to get out of it. But I think what was reassuring for me is I just thought if I just keep the pressure on, keep pushing forward, I'm either going to be able to push myself out of this clinch or it's going to annoy her enough. Something might land if I throw a big right hand or a big elbow. Hopefully something might stun her or clip her. I think that's where my heart played a big part, is I just thought I don't have the skill to get out of this strong clinch, so I just need to just chuck whatever I can at her and hope something lands or hopes it puts her off balance to let go of me. I think people always use the word like you're going to war. We're not. We choose to be there and we choose to put ourselves center ring. And I just trusted in all the training and all the effort that I'd put in, and I trusted my corner that if they thought I was at risk of anything, that they would step in, and they did. I was gutted, absolutely gutted. And I think not even at my performance, because not making excuses, but she was a big girl. Like, I don't think it was anything. There's obviously things I could have improved on, like my clinch or my ability to control the range a bit better. There's lots of things technically that I think I obviously have taken away from that. But I think I was just so gutted because it was a little bit out of my control. Like, she was just so big that no matter what I tried, I felt like I just couldn't get on top of it. And it was just, I was in that deep water. I felt like she exposed that of me, that she exposed that I wasn't this relentless force that couldn't be touched. That was probably the biggest and the hardest thing for me to deal with post-fight. It wasn't even the loss. It wasn't even the corner throwing the towel in. It was just that I'd felt like I'd lost my identity of being untouchable.
Your winner via TKO by corner stoppage, red corner, Allegra Vikas.
I went straight back into the gym on the Monday because I obviously post a loss, you just want to keep working, you want to push through to the next thing. I think moving forward mentally, it reinforced to me, I guess, the importance of the sport to me. I think the ability to be able to swim through that reassured to me that I want to stick around and I want to keep working. I kept telling myself I never want to feel like that again. I never want to feel in a position that she put me in. I never want to feel like I was suffocating and couldn't do anything ever again. So it was that extra drive of, if I do it in the gym, if I do it constantly, I'll never feel like that in the ring again, or I won't let myself feel like that again, or if I'm in that position again, I'll be more prepared.
When you came back, because obviously you fought again since then, how did you feel like that played out for you the second fight?
It was hard. The first round, I will admit I had a panic attack in the first round. I've never had a panic attack in my life, never ever had a panic attack. And I panicked. I felt so confident leading into that fight because I'd put so much work in to never feel like that again. I'd done all the training in the gym, I'd done absolutely everything. I'd worked on my clinch, I'd done everything. And then the first round came out and Rosie did as she was told and grabbed on and clinched. And as soon as she grabbed around my neck and started kneeing me, I just shut down, my body shut down, my mind shut down, and I just thought, I do not want to be here. I'm not having fun.
Just missed on that elbow too. Oh, that one maybe. Oh, another
Cheyanne
big.
taking a couple of good elbows there.
I went back to the corner after the first round and I distinctly remember saying to Dan, I can't do it. I don't want to be here. I'm not having fun. And he just said to me, bite down and hit hard. You can do this. You are okay. I think people, as a spectator, you watch the fight, you watch two fighters. As someone who's never fought or doesn't have experience in the sport, you would just watch it and think, oh yeah, Cheyanne dropped that first round, she didn't fight very well. But there's so many other mental things that are going on for a lot of the fighters, and I think a lot of people don't really talk about it, but that first round of just pure panic and pure anxiety of I felt like I was in the same position that I was with the Allegra, and I thought that I'd worked so hard to get out of that my body just went no. So I think being able to mentally push through the first round and come back second and third and be able to try turn it around like I did shows people that it isn't just what you see that in the corner. I think if you'd be able to listen to my corner, he was talking me through it mentally rather than what he wanted me to do physically. He told me that I was okay, that I was safe, that I just needed to try hit her. And most of the instructions was, I think we spent 30 seconds of just trying to tell me to breathe. And I think as a spectator you would think, oh yeah, he's telling her to jab or kick or whatever, but no, it's a big, big mental game. And that's new to me. I've never been in a position I've always been so mentally resilient and so mentally tough that until that fight after Allegra with Rosie, I've never ever had to battle something like that before. And I think it was a huge personal achievement to be able to go from that first round to the second and third and turn it around.
Now she's looking for her own hands. Oh, beautiful right hand from Cheyanne. And another one, and another one. All right, Cheyanne's finding her home now.
She's definitely more comfortable at range.
Really good work turning that around. She's obviously taken some good advice in the corner and she's putting it to use.
Second round had passed. I'd felt much more confident, just going, it's okay to be here, I'm just going to try hit her. And then second and third, a big difference. I was obviously behind a round on the first, but second and third I dug as deep as I could to try turn it around, but unfortunately I couldn't. But it was a big, big mental battle for that first round, and I think it was obvious to watch. I think it was a big achievement as well because I felt like my opponent and their corner would have thought, oh yeah, this is going to be an easy fight. She shut down on the first round. This is going to be a field day. And then to be able to turn around and go, no, actually, I'm here to fight was a really good feeling.
Can't quite execute the sweep.
Especially when the body's going to be already sore from those knees.
Yeah.
Then here comes Cheyanne's hands again. Good right knee from Cheyanne. Bit of mutual respect from ladies there, not sure what was happening, so they just gave it a minute. Good knee from Cheyanne, leaves the leg up and stops the oncoming.
Oi, big overhand.
And there it is. Wow.
Awesome fight.
What a fight.
It's nice to get the monkey off the back of losing. I think that was a big thing for me moving from TFC to Iron Fist as well, is I'd had a big time off. I'd won against Taylor Doherty in quite a good fashion. The first thing I said to Dan when I had come to fight Allegra again, I said, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose because I've had such a big hype around me coming back and I don't want to lose. And Dan said, well, what happens if you lose? Is he going to turn up the next day? I said, yeah, I will. And he said, so what? And it feels nice to get that monkey off my back of I lost and I've turned up again and I've lost again and I'm still turning up again and I'm still going to keep pushing through. I realise now I'm not here just for the glory. I just love to fucking fight.
Red corner, Cheyanne Trevisan.